Alrighty, another misty morning. We got a washing machine valve that we got to go and see about replacing. It's leaking when it's on, so chances are we just need to replace it. So let's go see what brand it is and go grab that for her and get it done. Alrighty, this seems to be the culprit here. Let's see. Oh yeah, leaking right out through this stem there. Shut it off and it shuts off the water coming in and no more leak. That's gonna have to be replaced. While we're here, we're also asked to replace the filter, so that will be another task at hand. Alrighty, we're on our way to the supply house to get that washing machine valve. Okie dokie, here we are, the local supply house. Let us go in and grab that washing machine valve. Okay, and we're back. First things first, let's take the old hoses off. Get those out of our way. And that's two. Next, we'll go over and shut the water off at the meter, or at the main. That is a meter. Here's our water main. We'll trace it up. There's a valve back here. There's a valve back here. We're going to be replacing the filter anyway, so let's just shut it off before the filter. Then we'll grab our bucket and we will use this as our drain down for the whole system so that we can replace that filter. Okay, most of the water is drained out now, so I'll put the bucket down. There is the towel down here to catch anything that doesn't make it into the bucket. Grab yourself a good sized flathead screwdriver. Twist these two bolts out. Oh, sounds like a faucet might have been opened. Pull your old washers off. Make sure you're good and clean here so that the seating surfaces are clean.
And you also delayed because you didn't want to have to break down the hole.
Yeah.
We were both knew that stopping the film was just, was it worth it?
Yeah. Once I saw it was a Deep River number, I was like, that's a customer. That's a customer.
I should just say something. Of course, your reaction was exactly the same as mine. Was like, I should just answer.
Yeah. Okay, so once these are cleaned up, grab your new Watts washing machine valve. Open that up. Pull the valve out. Now, luckily with these, we actually don't need to replace the old sweat seats on there. You can just take these apart. Sometimes they're already apart. And then just put the new gaskets on here and tighten it down. Okay, so then you take your new gaskets, put them on, just like so. Take your new valve body, thread that in like so. You just tighten up those bolts, just like so, and you should be in good shape. Let's go change that filter, and then we can repressurize the system and test this out. Alright, this is going to be kind of a weird angle for you. Grab our bucket, grab another towel, put that down, catch any water that drips out. We'll grab our handy dandy little filter tool. Now they do have a button on the top here to release the pressure, but since we already took the pressure down, this should just spin off with any luck, which it looks like it will. Well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it works. Take our bucket here. I'm going to shut the water off to the house so that we don't have water coming back, or at least limit the amount of water we have coming back here. It's going to be a matter of wiggling this free here. Trying to twist it free. This thing is in there, and unfortunately they use shark bites on either side, and this bracket is not the heaviest steel, so everything's a little bit flimsy here. I don't think we have a vacuum on it, but you never know. Oh, yep, we did. Okay. Let's dump our water out. Got our new Watts filter compared to the old one here. That's the old one. Stick that in there like so. The ring looks pretty well greased up. We will stick that back in there. Grab our retaining ring. Spin that up and on. Tighten it down. We'll shut off the supply going to the house and pressurize this to make sure there are no leaks. Get our bucket out of the way. Grab a dry towel here. Dry this off to double check that we're not going to get any leaks. That looks pretty good. We'll dry the wall off some. We should be in good shape. We'll come back over here, shut this off, and then we'll turn the valve on to the house and check for leaks at the washing machine valve. Okay, water's back on, and I don't see any drips up to this point. So let us take our hoses, reconnect them, cold to the cold, hot to the hot. Take our pliers and give them a good little twist, snug them up so that that washer mates up. Take our towel, dry everything off so you can see if water starts to pool up, because sometimes it's not a fast drip and you just see it pooling, and then we'll turn it on. So far, so good. We'll let that sit for a minute. Okay, it's been a minute or so, a little bit more than that. And actuating that, we don't have any leaks at the hoses, no leaks at our bolts or any of the connections, and no leak where our handle stud comes through. So we should be in good shape.